Hey, everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. This is Soarin Scratchin. We react to music and some other stuff as well sometimes, but today we're reacting to music. I am the Eagle fan. My friend over here.
That would make me evil chicken. And we are so thankful, literally and figuratively, that you're here.
Yes, we are. I have got another new one for him to react to. This is Jax. The song is I Choose Violence. Now, I gave him a little bit of the background. Jax is a singer that I initially saw on TikTok, with the very first song that I saw being Jesse's Girl, in the sung in the perspective of Jesse's Girl. I think actually the song may have been called Jesse's Friend, but it was basically the same
Gotcha.
thing. Like I said,
It's a
the catchphrase
brilliant
was
concept.
something of like, "There's something wrong with Jesse's friend." He's always staring at me, or something along that
That
line.
is awesome. What a great take on that. That's
Which
awesome.
actually does kind of make sense if you really think about
Yeah,
it.
little bit, little bit, little bit.
So this is, I am not going to sugarcoat this. This is a very serious subject.
Okay.
So, warning out there, everyone else who hasn't seen this, this is definitely a very serious subject. Maybe a trigger warning involved here. So, let's get over to the other screen here. Are you ready? We didn't
Yes.
get over to the other screen yet. There we
Oh,
go. Sorry.
we are officially at the other screen.
I
Okay.
put the other screen into the on deck over there. I didn't finish pulling it up so he could see. We would
Gotcha.
have been halfway through the song. I'd have been like, "What do you think?" Well, I haven't heard anything.
Right now, I think it's about bear attacks, but I could be wrong.
Well, that is a very serious subject
It's a very serious subject. Um, I, I,
and
I
potentially
highly
very
recommend.
violent. So there you go.
True, true. I highly recommend Werner Herzog's um, Bear Man. No, that's not it. Anyway,
So
forget it.
are
Anyway,
are you ready?
yes.
Let's friggin' go.
You told me I was 18, going on 35. You made me feel like the smartest human alive. I thought I was clever, but you were cleverer. You said you never fell in love like you did with me. You paid for all the hotels, I paid for fake IDs to spend the last 10 years trying to piece it together. I went to therapy religiously. I never sleep. I made my brother promise me he'd let you live, and I guess I could forgive. But I choose violence. I choose war for all the little girls that should be warned. I could choose silence, but what for? You took my innocence, now I'll take yours. So I choose violence.
Okay, early pause, and then we'll watch the rest from there. Early thoughts, sir.
Well, this is definitely a serious topic and one that is always needs to be looked in the eye. Um, Grooming. And
Yeah.
yeah, this is, you know, a lot of feel good stuff you pulled for tonight. There, Eagle fan. But you know
Okay,
what?
sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay because this, as you said, and I just mentioned, this is an important topic.
Yes.
And again,
Yeah.
it
And
just has to feel like we're
I mean,
speaking
you
from
you
a
have a couple
position
of
of,
daughters. I have
oh
a
yeah,
couple daughters. They're all older and adults now, but I can't
oh yeah,
imagine going through
oh
anything like that and finding out. Let like she made her brother promise. I don't know if I could keep that promise at that point.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's a it's a serious issue. I mm, yeah. Grooming is a very real thing, and
Yeah.
18, you're still kid. You know, the eyes of the law might look differently, but 1835, they might call it a, what is it, a spring? No, summer, winter? No, I forget. Type of
Uh,
relationship. But
is it
it's not,
May, December, April,
yeah,
something like that?
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, um, I mean, it shouldn't be like eons. So, yeah, it's a serious topic. And again, she sounds like this isn't just an act. This sounds almost like it's maybe in a situation, and in which case, I hope she's come out on the other side of things. Um, well,
Yes.
because she's been victimized, and it's that simple. So
You ready for the rest?
bring it on.
And I might die trying. Now you're probably her world, and she won't understand that all you need is a girl to feel like a man. Tell your friend she's a friend at your hometown dive. But when you were 13, she wasn't alive, and by the time you were 18, well, that girl was 5. You had a teaching degree, well, she was learning how to drive. And you'll make her feel safe, like you made me feel safe. Like, oh my God, you're so mature for your age. Except she's not your age. So I choose violence, I choose war, for all the little girls that should be warned. I could choose silence, but what for? You took my innocence, now I'll take yours. And you'll choose hiding at 44 in your mother's house. She'll guard the door, but I'll choose anger, I'll choose rage. When I built an army of girls half your age, I will choose violence, we'll all choose war, and every little girl will be warned. We won't choose silence, not anymore. You took our innocence, now we'll take yours. So I choose violence, and maybe I'll die trying.
Okay, that was Jax. I choose violence. Let's go over here. Thoughts, sir?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's it's deep stuff. I mean, you're right. We both have daughters, and uh, I mean, the whole concept of predators and preying on children, it's effed.
Yeah.
And um, yeah,
Really, the
it's
only way
it,
to beat it is stuff like this, where you've got to just shine a light on it.
yeah, it's got to be looked in the eye. It's not it's not right. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's because I mean that's something this girl is going to carry into womanhood and for the rest of her life. And
Yeah.
Hey, and it's not a question of, um, it's people. There's no bottom when it comes to humanity.
Sadly.
And we all have choices to make, but this is not, being attracted to children is a different thing. It's not so
We
much a
we need to
choice as a
raise the bar.
psychosis. Yeah.
We really do.
So
I
if you see
just
something, say something, I guess, and
yeah.
then, holy cow.
I liked how the bear kind of fit in a little bit. Fit
I
in
was
with
thinking
the
that was like a teddy bear who has grown with her. At least
well,
that's what
I
I
see
kind
it as the bear from the bear that was making its rounds in social media from a month or two ago, I guess, a couple months ago.
of. I'm at a
The
loss.
there was the question that was going around of would you rather be in the
Oh,
woods with a random man or a random bear?
yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. Okay. That makes
And
complete sense. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
I think this explains that answer a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. I made the connection, the correct connection. Um, what it is.
That, that's actually initially what I thought it was. When I first pulled it up, I wasn't
Right.
sure with the title of the song where it was going, but I saw the bear in the background initially when I was first going to watch it, and I thought, oh, I wonder if this is about that. And yes, but not quite the way I was expecting it to be. Especially
Right.
since
Right.
in my mind I'm picturing that other song, which was done in kind of a a funny, little more comical kind of way, even though it was still still a little serious when you think about it. But the whole Rick Springfield thing,
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. I don't know. It's it's an important thing. It's always been wrong, Uh, but it's interesting how different times. But like back in the '70s and early '80s, you listen to a song like "My Sharona," #1 hit. You could dance to it. And then there's lines in there like, "I always get it up for the touch of the younger kind. My yi Sharona."
oh oh
you know,
we grew up with several songs like that.
dude, that's some problematic shit. Pardon my vernacular. you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I mean, I am not going to mention any names here. I remember,
this. Okay,
I guess we were in our early 40s. It was when we were going through the whole Facebook thing and, oh, let's just connect to everybody.
yeah. Oh God, yeah.
And it was
The salad
someone
years.
someone that we went to school with that I wasn't necessarily a fan of back then anyway. And I could see this falling exactly under the umbrella of what it falls under. I just remember him posting something on Facebook about his new girlfriend. And she was, I think, 19. And him proudly putting that in the introduction, it was like my 19-year-old girl. Like, dude, that really?
I I'm not asking who it is, and I certainly don't want you to say it here. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not going to say it here. I'll tell you after this, and you'll probably
I'll tell you.
say, "Oh, I get it."
Let me tell you. In 26, okay, okay. This was my closest brush with something like this, and I don't know if I ever told you this, but in 2016 was a bad freaking year for a lot of reasons. But for me, we had our house painted, and
That sucks.
oh, it did. It was a horrible situation, and a lot of it was my fault, but because I was too trusting and believing when he said he was a Christian and all this stuff, and I was a different person back then. And anyway, turns out he was psychopathic. He was a liar, and at the end of the day, they found his house, at least his hard drive, full of child pornography. And this is somebody who would come to my house and, we're paying a lot of money because I was stupid to paint it. And he's a friggin' child pornographer, or at least has possession of it. So that's what floats his boat. And my kids are here, you know? It's like, wow. So anyway, he got found out somehow. I don't know how, don't want to know how, but hey, I just hope it just
You know what really
stayed on his
sucks?
hard drive. What?
I just realized how long ago 2016 was. You were talking about 2016. I'm thinking, well, it was a couple years ago.
You know, it that's the persistence of time. It's brutal. It is brutal.
Yeah, man. Where does it go?
My gosh, I hear you.
So, whoa, sorry. Knocking stuff around over here.
It's all good.
Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your suggestions. What else do you have for us? We will hopefully be releasing much more as we go. Thank you guys for joining us. If you wouldn't mind, my friend over there would like you to maybe like, comment, subscribe. Click on that little bell. Where is that bell? It's around there somewhere. That way you'll know when we have a new video out.
Yeah.
It's always appreciated.
We're not going to twist your arm, but you know what? We got to keep the lights on. Just kidding.
If we have to do that, we're doing something wrong here.
By the way,
because this ain't
Jax,
going to do
she
it
was
right
great.
now.
I think it's an important topic, and she needs to have her voice out there.
Yes.
Thank you, Jax, for your persistence and honesty, and for such a needed and important topic.
Yes. Most definitely. So thank you guys again. Please be good to each other out there. We just need that.
Yes, we do.
Maybe find an act of kindness and pay it forward. Be that butterfly flapping its wings.
Causing the hurricane. Halfway across the world.
Be the person that returns the stapler.
There we go.
So thank you guys again for joining us. Until next time, everybody. Take care.
Peace.